So, guys, this is a confirmation. I don't know how many of you guys will listen or believe. Well, you know what? It's okay because I don't need any of you guys to really believe me or understand me. The people who will understand and who does believe, the message will get to them. So recently, I had a dream, and in my dream state, I was flying a helicopter, and I do not fly a helicopter. Okay, I don't know how. And so I'm flying a helicopter outside broad daylight, and then all of a sudden, my helicopter starts getting pulled like a magnetic pulling thing. The only thing I can explain is like a magnetically, my helicopter is being pulled to to an area or whatever, and I'm like, no, 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 no. And remind you, I'm not crashing or anything. I'm getting pulled to somewhere, and I don't know what that is. And like there's no, you know, how they give the stress signal from the helicopter or whatever, if you're losing control or whatever. None of that like that is happening. So I'm getting pulled, and then I get to a place that's like a shape of a cashew nut, I would say, but that's the thing I could only remember is the shape of a cashew nut. And I go to a room or a place that looks light baby blue, a light blue or baby blue, to a room. And then I go to there, and I don't want to go, and I'm like, I don't want to go, and I don't want to go, so I'm trying to pull the lever, whatever thing, back latches, whatever, to move the helicopter from that space, because I'm like, I don't want to go there wherever I'm getting pulled to. But it doesn't work, and I'm kind of scared, but then I'm not scared, because then in the end I just let it go. I'm like, you know what, I will go where I have to go, I'll just go there, it's okay. I'll find out what it is about. So I get pulled to this place. So I land like gratefully, which I don't do anything of my own. The helicopter just land on its own in this blue looking room area, and then I'm told to play a cassette, right? Like a DVD cassette, a videotape. And so I get the videotape, and then I plug it in one of the DVD cassette area in the helicopter, and then I see two beings. One, I don't know. If you listen to Bashar, it looks like Willa, but I know it's not Willa. It's kind of like, I don't know, because it's like her hair, that curly, reddish, whatever, her hair, like that you would see in the cover picture or something. And then all of a sudden, I see the next person next to her is another being, and all of a sudden, I think, oh, it's a Pleiadian being. It's a Pleiadian, and I know this person. And so, if you listen to Bashar, a while ago we got he told us to get a cutout of this image, so you won't be scared if you have these to see these beings or whatever. And I have one of them, and then so I see him, and I was like, oh, it's a Pleiadian being. I know him, or something like that. And so now, like, I don't feel scared. I was kind of feeling a little unsettled when I seen the other being next to this being, but when I looked at this being, I felt so comfortable. I was like, oh, I know him, I know him, I know him, and I'm excited, and I'm not nervous anymore, none of that. And then he tells me, or I don't know, both of them, I don't know what happened, but I am told that we are ready to have be with you guys, we are ready to live among you guys, and let the people know to get ready, so they can live among us. And all of a sudden I'm just like, what? And then there's all of a sudden, like, I'm seeing all this in the screen of the helicopter, and I know, for my safety and whatever, so I don't freak out, the video is playing through the screen of the helicopter, but those two beings actually there, like on the other side, doing exactly whatever I'm seeing on the screen, but so I don't freak out. I'm thinking like I'm watching like a projector thing. I'm watching it through a projector. But and then as soon as I is done saying that, and all the people, all the other beings in the back, I turn around, they're like cheering, like, yes, oh, we're so happy it's her, like she's get to give the message or whatever. And that's when I found out, I realized I'm also not the only one receiving this message. Somebody else received this message as well. And these beings in the back, they're like cheering, they're like, yes, it's her, we're happy that she's the one who gets to send these messages, she's one of the people to send the message and whatever. And they're cheering like it's like New Year or something. A whole bunch of being behind me, behind the screen, a glass screen. And you know, and so then all of a sudden I see myself like changing a doorknob, and this guy next to me, he's like, oh, how you think that people gonna believe you and whatever what you're saying. I'm like, it's okay, because they gave me a cassette, a video recording of that, so I can show it to people and they will believe me. Or even if it don't, I don't care, the videotape is right there, whoever needs to believe it, they will believe it. And I just need to get the message out there. And then I woke up from the dream and I was like, oh shoot. And like, this is like around 12 something, like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And I feel so energized. Like, I feel like, because I tell my man, I'm like, oh, you need to wake up, because I need to tell you before I forget it the way they exactly told me, and like, and so after I told him, like, and he was like, okay, thank you for telling me, I'll let you know or remind you or whatever, something like that. And like, as he was going down, and I knew, because of me telling him this experience of mine, he is going to have a dream of his own, experience of his own. And then I come, like, I can't really sleep, so I go to the kitchen and I see it's like 12 something, and I'm like, it's only 12 something, like close to 1 o'clock. And I'm like, wow, I feel like I lived the whole night already. I feel so energized, and I could not sleep that night. Well, like 5 to 10 minutes later, my man comes to the living room and tells me he has an experience. It's the same thing that I told him, like, while he was awake. And then, like, he is able to put himself in an ayahuasca state without the ayahuasca. And I was like, I know you're gonna have some cool experience, because I felt it when I was leaving the bedroom. I felt that he was gonna have an experience. And like, that's just so cool. So this is my message to I have to keep my promise. So I'm telling you guys, the beings, the hybrid people, the hybrid beings, kids or other beings, they are ready for us to prepare us. They are ready for us to be prepared for them to live amongst us. And if that helps, I don't know how else to say it. That's what I was told. So let me know what your thought is. And I'm super excited, because I've been waiting for this day for so long, and I'm just so shocked of how it came about. So I hope, if you have any questions or whatever, reach out to me through this TikTok app or whatever, and I'm gonna try my best to go everywhere that I can go, spread this message. Okay.